Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this point. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that
He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting Braga with the corner, there first. Hernandez getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guti! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Guti can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. No, that's been intercepted. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Sporting Braga leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Basho! Too close for comfort. Now it's Ronaldinho. England have reclaimed it. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Baggio touches it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Deco. He is just caressing the ball. Hits one! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Maradona. Iniesta, given the lift of his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Sporting Braga are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving through the middle. Roberto Baggio! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive. Sporting Braga are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And here's Ronaldinho. This might spell danger. Steaming on goalwards. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a superb pass. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Maradona. Now that's well seen too. Messi is onto it in a flash. Rodri. And it's Deco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through, and Messi! Just not quite happening for him just now. And this could be the final action of the first half. He's had a hit! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Sporting Braga in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're off again. Haaland. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hernandez. Mbappe. And it's Guti. And that has put paid to that. And he has been fouled there. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Has a look and plays it forward. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Maradona. Guti. Here's Haaland. Almost an hour gone.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Keeper's ball. Mbappe. Haaland. Always onto this. He has found the way through. And the shot! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Maradona. Short changes him with that pass. Chance to shoot now! Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guti. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And it's Maradona. 75 minutes played. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gets a good foot in there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe! Deco. And it's Baggio. Messi. Rodri cuts out the pass. Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Iniesta. And it's Baggio. Deco. And it's Maradona. Sporting Braga couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. Sporting Braga, moments now away from seeing this one out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to... Ronaldinho! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodrigo, Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. That's gone loose. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Conte. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Eder Militao. He's through here, and he's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. That was travelling.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. And it's Modric. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Chouameni. And it's Modric. Modric charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he put it away? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chouameni. Olise. Now the finish! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
France take the lead.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No foul, says the referee. Mbappe. Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Valverde. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that could set him on his way. Courtois can pick that up. Chouameni. Camavinga over to the left. And here's Dembele. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball.
Can he finish? And the first 45 minutes are up.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Modric.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 7, Vinicius.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Bellingham has a goal! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. The referee has just said play on. And now the breakaway. Olise in acres of space out wide. And the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through. France have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Kanté. Always onto this. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Mbappe to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France get themselves into the lead. Mbappe! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So nearly the perfect ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes
Rodrigo.
on both sides, actually.
Number 14. Chouameni. Number 5.
Hernandez.
Bellingham. Number 8.
Here's Chouameni.
Nico Valverde.
And it's Rabiot.
On the field.
He's intervened well there.
Number 21.
Goulet.
Brahim Diaz.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Eduardo
He's going to be
Camavinga.
disappointed with that.
Number 15. Goulet. Number 19. Dani Ceballos.
Chouameni.
Substitution.
Conte. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, good ball. And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Kante gets across to intercept that. And it's Rabiot. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Ceballos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The ball has bounced loose now. He won't be happy with that one. The final 5 minutes. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Hernandez. Chips it through. Oh, no joy this time. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Goulet. Mbappe, there's the shot! Sticks it away!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Koundé. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And already we're underway here. That's tidy. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, played right into his path. Oh, what a great chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's a very... Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Tchouaméni gathers from the goal kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kante wins the duel this time. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez calmly anticipates.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodrigo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
France take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That has been cut short. Valverde. Mbappe tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tchouaméni with a fine tackle. Oh, it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele finds himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Valverde. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
Has been indicated.
Conte. Carvajal gets across and deals with it. Fran Garcia. Valverde. Shot for Vinicius Junior! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Spread neatly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Chouameni. Camavinga. Mbappe has a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Looking for the runner. Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Decent hit from there. Nicely aimed pass. He has found the way through. Olise. Ah, such a clever touch. That is Conte. Chouameni. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fran Garcia. Valverde. Mbappe, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Dembele. Camavinga. Olise. Now it's Kante. That's been intercepted. Chouameni. Camavinga. That's a nicely measured pass. That is good alertness. Dembele. It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. France looking to pass the chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Number 5.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Number 20. Coming on the field. Number 21. Graham Diaz. Number 6. Eduardo Camavinga. Number 10. Modric. Number 4. David Alaba. Substitution.
And it's Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Mbappe with a real chance here. Modric! And that could well leave a mark. There's the hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Camavinga has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. This is it then, now or never. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last.
Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Tchouaméni, 4 added minutes on the board. Conte. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Camavinga. He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez cuts it out. Now it's Rodrigo. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start...
Shot a goal! Cleared without hesitation. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Lênnn can pick that up. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely measured pass. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Nkunku. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now who's going to be first to this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise. Mbappe. Olise. Chouameni. Valverde. Gets a good foot in there. Olise. Played into space out wide. Olise. Nkunku. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Nkunku. 15 minutes till half-time. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all. He's got the shot away! That's going to go a long way.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He has found the way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Conte. Oh, great chance! Caught offside that time. They're back on the ball again. Can he get it through? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, nice touch. Mbappe. Oh, can he finish? There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Conte. Valverde. Vinicius. Can he finish? Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Conte. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Hernandez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Konate. No, again there's no way through. Oh, what now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's coming under. Oh, shooting chance! Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Nkunku.
The attendance for this match
Could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Olise. Oh, well played, well played. Nkunku. And here's Kante. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chouameni pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dembele.
France seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Valverde has found the net here, of course. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Olise. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele. That's very neat. There's the shot! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rodrigo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vinicius Junior.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Number 16, Endrick. Number 10, Modric. Number 15, Gulen. Number 4, David Alaba.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nice ball and he's in here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Rabiot. Camavinga. Up for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Watkins is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Great hit! France are looking to go forward now. Olise! Olise! Traumeri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stones defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Dembele! Front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Konate. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise. Good read, needed to be. Palmer. England do have a chance to counter here. Dembele proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring.
Can he put it away? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Watkins. Palmer. And the Palmer! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hernandez. Palmer.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Grealish. Nice ball and great chance!
There will
Rabiot.
be 1 minute added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Olise. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are back underway.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Watkins. Oh, nice touch. Palmer. Oh, it's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. England looking to pass their way through. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Mbappe. It's Rabiot! And it's been taken short. Up for a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Watkins being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tchouaméni, and the pass is intercepted. Palmer. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Olise is herring after that one. England really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
96,026.
That is a little undercooked. And he's intervened well there. Kyle Walker. Watkins. Rabiot. Oh, good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rabiot. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Conte.
Olise really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. And here's Watkins. That's tidy. Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. Saka. Rice. Now it's Grealish.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Real chance! Sticks it away! England are back in business! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Substitution for England, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, they could break here.
Gordon, number 14, Gallagher, number 10,
Foden.
Phil Foden. Substitutions taking place.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rabiot. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot, good purposeful running this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was vital. Watkins. Watkins hurtling down that right flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Watkins taking in the accolades, having been named Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. We have already started here. Trameni does well to get it back. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
OK, interesting. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's De Bruyne. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with De Bruyne! Oh, split-second reaction.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. France are looking to break at pace. Kante looking to penetrate opposition lines. Mbappe!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Olise. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Doku. Can he get onto this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Doku.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Kante gets a foot in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Bruyne. Rodri. Always onto this. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Conte. Ederson claims it. Now it's Doku. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Conte, and they win it back again. Rodri. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. No, that was never going to make it. Olise. Chouameni. France finding their passes. Fofana. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. It's Dembele! Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real shot.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fofana.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chouameni. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's neat. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's straight offside. Nice bit of trickery. Spread it left.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Olise. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Conte. Olise. He is through here. Conte. Still just a single goal between the sides. Olise. Fofana. And that has left him in a heap. That's good defending, very good defending.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
What are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Picked out brilliantly, showing good feet. He's under a lot of pressure there. Fofana takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Conte. Nice sequence of passes this. Olise, dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Tchouaméni. Olise. And here's Mbappe. To come backwards here.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
17, De Bruyne. Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 16, Rodri. Number 26, Savinho. Coming on the field, number 10, Grealish. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Thuram, and France can counter now.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Here's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Fofana. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Played back in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
1 minute added time.
Well, that's well seen too. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. We have already started here. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Carvajal with a definite foul there. Now it's Havertz, out towards the flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Merino. Now it's Odegaard. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. Martinelli. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, they could break here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Rodrigo, brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Martinelli. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde. Shot, big chance! And he's following up! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's a sharp pass. White gets over and intercepts. Odegaard. Havertz. There they go, hunting in packs. Valverde with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And here's Saka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Picked out brilliantly. Traumeri. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And back to the goalkeeper. Gabriel.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Valverde. Oh, and he's through the middle. Saka. Merino. Now it's Martinelli. It could be in here. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute.
He's played him through. Rodrigo. And he's in on chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps.
Valverde! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Merino. Gabriel. Martinelli. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. Saka chasing after it. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Saka. Turns and goes back. And here's Havertz. A real chance if he can get through.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goalkeeper's ball. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Martinelli. He has found the way through. Pinged towards the front line. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Saka. Alaba has given away a free kick. Merino. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Merino. And here's Havertz. Havertz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. White. Into the last quarter of an hour. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Ødegaard. Havertz.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Mbappe is flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 6, Gabriel.
Camavinga. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance!
Number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution in progress.
Raya sends that a long way. Now it's Trossard. That has not gone well. Very much into the last knockings. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Partey. Saliba. Vinicius Junior.
There will be one
back into the middle.
Time.
Vinicius Junior. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And already we're underway here. Carvajal calmly anticipates, gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Modric, and he's picked out the run. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Foot in. Tchouaméni. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, that's well seen too. Well, we expected better, and so did he. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Camavinga. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Back into the middle. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. He's looking to set free a runner. Olise. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Oh, great chance! Dembele powering forward here. Has a goal! Goal! France! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Modric. Shapes to shoot! Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Valverde.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tchouaméni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Always onto this. Olise! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, nice touch. And that is expertly dealt with. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He has found the way through. Played into space out wide. Eder Militao with a fine tackle. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Modric.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kante. Oh, strongly challenged there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That's beautifully weighted. And he cuts out the supply. Keeper's got good distance on that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe finds himself offside. Courtois can claim that. Valverde, Tchouaméni, Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Not the most accurate pass. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rudiger. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The attendance for this match was 52,044.
And he's been shifted off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Koundé. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Konate wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Short changes him with that pass. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rodrigo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Modric. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. Militao. That's a nicely measured pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Modric. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And that could set him on his way. Courtois can pick that up. Carvajal. Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super find. Mbappe. There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Tchouaméni. He's got to be in here! And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's gone for the shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nico Williams. Great ball, and he's in here! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedri. Played back in. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Morata. It's Morata! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the finish! Goal! Spain! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 7.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fofana actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's going to go a long way. Fofana. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
So nearly the perfect ball. Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Big chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is clearly...
And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And he was quick to react. Merino. Yamal. Morata. Williams. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Fofana. Mbappe. Mikel Merino, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri. Chouameni. That has been slung wide. Can he get away here? Mikel Merino, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Chouameni. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
going to be disappointed with that. The less said about that pass, the better. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And
It's a
now,
goodish game, this,
members
and
of
at
the
half-time,
crowd, I'd
it's
like to
one
ask
each.
you to join me in wishing our
So there was
birthday
the first
boy a
half.
very
Oh, what a
special
half of
birthday.
football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Ah, he's given it away! Well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya catches it safely.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Danny Vivian. Subimendi. Now that looks a decent ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pedri. And here's Morata. Williams. Olise. Mbappe. Fofana. Hernandez.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
52,044.
Pedri. Yamal. He's in plenty of space here. And he's onside. Fofana. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Morata. Has a goal! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Thuram. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Subimendi. Marino. Saliba. Camavinga. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Fofana! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Spain, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Alvaro Morata.
France take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
There's the hit! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And he has been fouled there. And that could set him on his way. He won't be happy with that one. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found a way through. Dani Olmo. Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Spain have been handed a game-changing chance.
Substitution for Spain,
to turn a deficit into a lead.
Number 4, Pau Torres. Coming on the field, number 15.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
And the shot!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oyarzabal! No way through. Nico Williams gets a good foot in there. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's well spotted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this...